Only new paradigm thinking can heal the chaos disunity of our world, and Pope Francis told us how to achieve it. If you look at our world, you cannot conclude other than it is now run by sheer madness. At the heart of the madness is the myth of the isolated mind, the idea that we are solitary egos and that we can thrive apart from the environment, which includes the human environment we are embedded in. Our world needs a new paradigm to transcend the madness. Being does not reside in our egos, but exists in the between. We need to stop thinking in terms of alliances, in terms of us and them. That's all thinking within the myth of the isolated mind. Ironically, the new paradigm thinking has come most simply from Pope Francis and the old religion he represents. We need to go over to the other side, to be conscious of the needs of others, and to engage in dialogue with the end of stimulating growth. This a more process philosophy based on unending transformation, growth. Disunity comes about through injustice, so we must change our unjust legislation, our unjust actions. At the core of the new paradigm are spiritual concepts like justice. We need to stop becoming followers of the egos of others, imitating the hatred and violence of tyrants and murderers, the Pope said. We need to create a new paradigm society, a process society, with all its structures and actions based on spiritual values, peace and hope and healing and justice and respect for differentness, the different perspectives which are part of the whole. Our new world paradigm must be built on social consensus, where every voice is heard, where new policies are forged, where never again will we let the tail wag the dog and mistake a part for the whole. For instance, allowing the economy and finance to dominate, a means to be thought of as an end. We stop committing the myth of the isolated mind. We stop living as though we were egos, as though the world was based on winning and losing and is a giant competition, and start living with a new paradigm, with new paradigm insights, living in the between, with the prescription the Pope, a man of spiritual values, which must be at the core of the new paradigm, gave us. If we want security, let us give security. If we want life, let us give life. If we want opportunities, let us provide opportunities. The yardstick we use for others will be the yardstick which time will use for us. The Golden Rule also reminds us of our responsibility to protect and defend human life at every stage of its development, the Pope said. At the heart of the new paradigm, which truly spiritual leaders like Christ have always advocated, is the idea spoken metaphorically: I and the Father are one. That is at the heart of the new paradigm thinking, that is the language of the in-between, and one of the world's most spiritual leaders, Pope Francis, gave us a roadmap to it. To create a culture of care, an integrated approach to combating poverty, restoring dignity to the excluded, and at the same time protecting nature. To limit and direct technology, and to devise intelligent ways of developing and limiting our power, and to put technology at the service of another type of progress, one which is healthier, more human, more social, more integral. To involve academic and research institutions in helping us to achieve these goals. It wasn't an accident that the Pope held up mystics like Thomas Merton, who must be the heroes of the new paradigm, because they are the ones with the vocabulary of the in-between. So today, if we want to heal the disunity, the chaos of the world, let us start thinking in a new way. If we want security, let us give security. If we want life, let us give life. If we want opportunities, let us provide opportunities. For being does not reside in our own egos, but in the between.